Hello everyone. With the election results coming in, there is excitement across the country, and we have with us former Union Minister and former Deputy Chairman of the Rajya Sabha, Dr. K. Rahman Khan. He's also an educationist and a veteran politician. Let's talk to him about the elections, and the viewers, you can also put in your comments in the comment section and we can take up those questions as well. So let's talk to Rahman sir to know more about these elections. Hello, sir. Can you will start, sir?
Yes.
Yes. So, sir, firstly, we want to understand that clearly the Congress has swept the Telangana elections, but in the Hindi heartland, the Chhattisgarh, Madhya Pradesh, and Rajasthan, it's the BJP who is winning. What do you have to say about this?
The results are very disappointing for Congress, and we expected Chhattisgarh and Rajasthan, but both the Chhattisgarh also and Rajasthan we are losing. Looks to me that we are losing. It's a very unfortunate this one, but Congress now has to introspect why where they faulted in the campaign or not voted. Why all this? There is a lot of room for introspection. But I think that the Rajasthan and Chhattisgarh, there is by the people lightly, and then they said these two states are winning, but people have given the verdict. We have to accept the verdict, but we have to introspect and strengthen the party.
In Chhattisgarh, the BJP as well as the people, they have been talking about scam in which the chief minister Bhupesh Baghel was also involved, like allegedly he was also involved. So that is one of the cause, and the BJP has been clearly pointing out regarding the corruption, the job scam in Chhattisgarh. But as like you mentioned, the Congress were predicting that there would be a Congress win in Chhattisgarh and Telangana and a close fight at least in Madhya Pradesh. But that's not the case, like you said. So what do you have to say about the Chhattisgarh polls?
Corruption charges or scams will be there when a party is in power. When they go for election, the opposition will take some issue or the other as corruption. And if there are scam, it is for the government, whichever government is to investigate. I don't think that it has this Mahadeva scam or any other scam has an effect on the optimism in the Congress, and that is our helping thinking that we are winning, and there is something wrong in the entire election campaign. We have to introspect. Now, it is not one reason which will be there. Why we have failed? It is time for Congress to introspect in these three states of Hindi belt, because now it has been presumed that Hindi belt is with BJP, but that is not the case. The percentage of vote we have pulled is not big gap. So we need there is no need for disappointment with the Congress between the total seat we have one and they have one. So we need not be feel that the BJP has completely. It is an election. Even 1 or 2% makes a lot of difference. But we have to improve the thing. It is not as expected. Results are not as expected.
Congress party in the Hindi heartland? Could those things have helped?
There are various reasons, but the whole thing is that the BJP's polarization tactics and the Prime Minister has projected himself that is the savior of Hindutva. And during the last day of the election, the Prime Minister goes to Ayodhya, the Prime Minister goes to Tirupati, and his image of worshipping alone, and then there are so many tactics they have adopted to project. See, all this matters because the Prime Minister uses he has not visited the states where there is election, but there is a publicity, there is a media visit to Ayodhya and visit to Tirupati temple, and that they have exhibited in the entire media because there is no restriction, and the election commission is very loose to control all these things. And how could such a thing be projected in the media as to the Prime Minister going to a temple at that time and all that. And their election commission has not taken action on that. But that has, because ultimately it is
BJP too.
this type of yes, this type of BJP overcome.
Oh.
Otherwise, these opinion polls and all that were giving at least Chhattisgarh and Rajasthan for Congress.
So, sir, do you think that the Modi factor, the Modi image, because that has clearly worked in Hindi belt at least in these assembly elections, but it failed to work in Telangana because even though Prime Minister Narendra Modi, Union Home Minister Amit Shah campaigned, but BJP has not seen a remarkable performance in Telangana. They've just won 8 seats. So, do you think that in the upcoming 2024 elections, the Modi image will still play an important role for the BJP, especially in the Hindi belt?
Now this election has clearly demarcated. Wait, now all the southern states, now it is not with BJP. Not a single state is with the BJP. So the Modi effect is not there in southern states. There are issues of the governance and other things will be there, but not Modi effect. And as the northern area, Hindi belt is concerned, yes, we have to admit there is the the Prime Minister will tell lies, the Prime Minister will say anything, he promises, nobody is, he just project that he is doing this one or doing any welfare schemes and all that. But if in effect they say it is the propaganda machinery of BJP which has helped to build up the image of the Prime Minister, and thus he has an image in the belt.
Also, sir, Basparaj Bomai in Karnataka, he said that there is no comparison between Modi and Rahul Gandhi. What do you have to say for that?
That comparison, I don't think that we should compare one leader of one party to the other leader of the party. The Congress leader is Rahul Gandhi. Rahul Gandhi has struggled. He has, he has walked 4,000 kilometers. He is a youngster. He has got an image. One election, defeat or will not going to their Congress leader, Mr. Rajiv Gandhi. Rahul Gandhi has worked hard. Priyanka Gandhi has worked hard. But yes, the election result is sometimes go against all expectations. But this is democracy.
So also in Telangana, let's talk about that as well. Congress has clearly done a great job and they have won 63 seats, crossing the 60 majority. Their campaign was again based on six guarantees, and after Karnataka's win, that has been a major factor. Do you think? Yes, sir.
Yes, tell me.
Yes, sir. So do you think that Congress was able to, pull in the youth and the minorities in Telangana? What do you have to say about Congress overall winning in Telangana, sir?
You see, this KCR versus the Congress, they are not. It is not BJP. BJP is not a factor at Telangana. It is the BRS
Yeah.
and uh, given all false promises. He has not fulfilled any promises. No people have understood him, and then they wanted to remove him, and they have and also Congress guarantees and what the Congress has done in Karnataka, how Karnataka guarantees. That is all this thing helped in mobilizing the votes and the people have voted for Congress.
Also, sir, regarding the win in Telangana, the Congress still doesn't have a chief minister face. Like they have options, multiple options there. Can you tell us what is that going to be like? Who will be the chief minister? Will it be Revant Reddy or somebody else, sir? Can you tell us about that?
Question every time an election takes place, every time Congress won the election, the question was with the chief minister face, with the chief minister face. The chief minister has to be elected by the representatives of the party. No doubt the high command of the party will play a role, but ultimately the views of the elected representatives is very important. The party takes their view and then they will decide. It is nominated before election itself. So, in democracy, what we follow is that the elected representatives who have to elect their leader, and then that will be done, and then that is a simple process. It is not that it's not a big this thing. Whoever is the elected will be the chief minister.
Yes. Also, sir, let's talk about your son, Mansoor Ali Khan. He has played a major part in Telangana campaigning for Congress, and he has done a lot of work in the groundwork in the Telangana. What was your advice, or what did you suggest him during the campaigning?
And see, not that because he is my son. He, as a Congress worker, wherever, whatever responsibility the Congress has entrusted to him, he has worked hard and achieved results. Even in, he was for some time sent to Goa with the party. There also he has worked hard. And now they have made him the secretary of the AICC. And they have assigned him this Telangana. I'm here as a since with the also with the leadership and also the mobilize the votes, and I'm sure that his efforts
Yes,
will
sir, the
bring
last question.
results.
What is the India Alliance as well as Congress specifically will do in the upcoming 2024 Lok Sabha elections to ensure that the they get the votes from the Hindi belt as well? Like what strategies or what can be done for the India
As,
Alliance?
a, as my personal view, maybe not the party view, my personal view is we have to strengthen India alliance. And the political parties should give up their ego. That is because even when the India Alliance was formed, it was feared that this ego between the parties how to solve, and because there should be among the parties who have joined, there should be a sense of sacrifice. One should not be very firm on their stand. They have to change the stand if it is in the overall interest of the country and the party and defeating BJP. Otherwise, we will get divided, and it will benefit BJP. So now, having formed the alliance, you have to strengthen it. With lot of sacrifices among the big parties. Even by Congress, we need to sacrifice, and even other parties should not, just for the sake of the ego, should not stand on prestige. They should also sacrifice and work together. Otherwise, we will see this type of dictators will continue to dominate, and with the democracy is at peril. Ultimately, if we don't come together and we don't fight, the forces which is disturbing, we are determined to India determined to anti-democratic way to rule the country at a dictatorial type. That will continue if we don't come together. So I'm sure that the meeting which has been called on 6th of India Alliance to introspect and to review the results of these 4-5 states, and I'm sure that that meeting will come out with certain important decision for 2024.
Also, sir, lastly, what do you have to say about the Mizoram elections? Like the results will be declared tomorrow, but what do
Tomorrow.
you have to say about it?
You see, Mizoram is the national parties have no role to play there. And there are the regional parties, depending upon the northwest, northeast situation, and the no national party is has any role. Maybe a few seats we may get, but Mizoram election is between the local areas and various factors that will decide the Mizoram election.
Okay. Thank you so much, sir, for doing this.
Thank you. Thank you.